Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Irving. Then it's MP. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He scored 14 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. A perfect performance from him shooting the ball. He literally did not miss. Obviously, it'll be hard to repeat that effort tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
What an incredible start to this Cup championship, Greg, they've had.
And let's give their coaching staff a huge shout-out as well. They prepared their team for this one-off championship, and they have come out on fire.
Now, here's Marshall. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. And good that time. Marshall's got 11.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
LeVert the pass to Johnson. Misses in close.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's LeVert, and it's blocked.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That one goes in. Irving's got 33.
You can see there, Irving just getting a little tricky with the handles. He has so many ways he can beat you.
Capella kicks to LeVert. They need this. Young's shot is off.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Davis, the pass to MP. Right wing. Now, here's Marshall. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the front court is Rieseshay and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Johnson, following the score by Dallas. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 6.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over it.
8 feet away. Another miss by MP.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Mavericks have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Irving attacking over Daniels, and another basket for Dallas.
On the drive, Irving just so dynamic. The defense doesn't know what to do to contain him.
Pass to Capella. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Young's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's Irving following the three by Atlanta. MP inside. He's covered by Daniels. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Young against Irving. Young outside. Johnson kicks to Capella. 6 to shoot. Daniels inside the line. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young against Irving. From 13, here's Johnson. And no good that time. Davis with some nice D. Pass to Marshall. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. And stolen by MP. And it's Dallas with another.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Young passes to Johnson. Now the dish to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Atlanta again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
So it's the Mavericks now. Here is Daniels. Lively defending to end the run. And the layup is good. Daniels has got 16 points.
Great to see things coming together for Daniels offensively. He's found a good flow here.
Irving surveying the floor. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 39.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Shea. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You look at MP, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And to be there among the top 10 of this very talented rookie class really says a lot about his potential.
Yeah, he has a huge upside. If he continues to work on the fundamentals and refine his game, there's no telling how far he can go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Shea. Mavericks with the rebound. Marshall's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Marshall. Davis has got 24 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young against Irving. Young passes to Johnson. Kicks it to Daniels. trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Johnson against Davis. Outside Irving. Over Johnson. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Young passes to Capella. Young against Irving. And that one drops. Young's got 8.
Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him there.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Rizachet. Rebound by Marshall. Davis kicks to MP. Dallas moving it around. Davis against Johnson. And Davis, here we go. The shot's good. Davis has got 26 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young looking it over. And making his 3rd All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite.
Substitution on the court.
Young finds man. Here's Niang. He's covered by Washington. Here's man, and it's blocked. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. MP out there with Williams, and it's Exum in at the small forward. And here's Young from the arc, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game. Well, Greg, as we play the 4th quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it'd be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Nance is checked in. MP passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. The Hawks shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. Passes it to Young. Here he goes. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And finished off by Lively. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Daniels, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Mavericks. Now the pass to Lively. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. Pass to Washington. Here's Lively. Williams kicks to Washington. The 10-footer. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. The Hawks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Niang finds Nance. They need this one. It's tipped. Here's Exum. Pass to MP. Over to the left wing. Here's Washington. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Young dishes to Daniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Dallas. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Exum hits them both. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. MP against Young. Passes it to Niang. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here are the Mavericks now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. MP finds Washington. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Daniels. Williams, that's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to
Welcome to the annual 2K TV Awards Show.
We've seen some fierce competition in NBA 2K25. All of you have shown up and made this community the absolute best in all of gaming.
And in this episode, we're recognizing all of you that put in the work and rose above the rest in NBA 2K25.
We'll be giving away 10 2K TV awards this week, including the top play of the year, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And winners will receive not only bragging rights, but some pretty sweet rewards. NBA 2K26.
So here's the Clippers starting group. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving out there with MP. Then there's Davis. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Lively in at the center position. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Zubac passes to Bogdanovic. And the rebound goes to Dallas. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
And it's Irving missing. Now Los Angeles with it. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Zubac. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he gets that one.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier. Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Pass to Jones. Now Bogdanovic. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And he comes up with a bucket.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Marshall. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons, but at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
MP against Harden. It's deflected.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
MP scanning the floor. Irving against Powell. And it's Irving missing. And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 8. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
MP finds Irving. Over Bogdanovich, and Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 6 points.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at Atlanta, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Mavericks, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Now here's Davis. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called, the Clippers. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Now here's Zubac. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Bogdanovich, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Tries again. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Pass to Powell. To stop the drought. And Davis with the block.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's MP. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Jones. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. For 3, Powell. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Man. And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. The layup off target. Dallas leading by 19. Pass to Davis. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Zubac. No made baskets yet. Harden finds Bogdanovich. Here's Jones. Davis with the defensive effort.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They've got Derek Lively. Najee Marshall is out there with Davis. Then it's MP, and it's Irving in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Dallas. Bogdanovich passes to Harden. Pass to Zubac. Nifty move. Mavericks with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Harden's so smart. Really good at finding ways to capitalize inside.
Outside Irving. Pass to MP. And here's Lively. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. For three, Powell. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Marshall. He's got 6. Good work there as it goes. Marshall's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Harden to pass to Zubac. Irving against Bogdanovich. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Out to the wing. Here's Marshall. Powell covers. Marshall with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Harden. He had 37 points in the win against San Antonio.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
Zubac's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Bogdanovich. He picked up 30 points in their last win against San Antonio. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Harden's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Excellent hustle on the boards that time from Harden, and something his teammates applaud.
Irving against Bogdanovich. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Zubac.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Irving. Bogdanovich no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Now here's Powell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lets it go from 11. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks really contributed. He had 8 points, and he was dealing assists all around. They've been red hot lately, and he has been the one leading the way for them. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jones, the pass to Harden. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Outside Irving. Over Bogdanovich. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Harden against Davis. Harden can't hit. Here's Dallas now. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Davis. Now here's MP, defended by Harden. Lively passes to Irving. 3 on the clock. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. MP, the pass to Irving. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich up top. He's guarded by Irving. That one falls. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving for three. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
For three, Powell. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Irving. Count it. Good. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Zubac passes to Bogdanovich. Jones from outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce, and you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique, and it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
Bogdanovich, no good.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
The floater. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 8 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Irving against Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Irving, 27 points for him.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Davis, Cash, it's MP picking up the assist. Davis has got 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Zubac finds Bogdanovich. Back to Zubac. Outside Jones. Here's the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Irving. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this game. 14 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Give him 8.
Well within his arsenal. Bogdanovich doesn't hesitate when given the mid-range jump shot.
Here's Irving, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Powell. 9 points in his last outing.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's MP. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Harden against MP. Jones, the pass to Powell. And here's Zubats. Shoots over Lively. And he can't bank that one in.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Irving. He has 29 now. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 32 points.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
It's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks way out of reach.
The Clippers, 37. And please give a big round of applause for your Cougar Detail crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for the Clippers, it's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Bogdan Bogdanović is out there with James Harden. And it's Powell in at the 3. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Marshall. Powell covers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell.
Second personal foul.
That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Harden. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Bogdanović on the wing. All alone, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bogdanović has got 10 points in the game.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanović possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Here's Irving. The shot, no good. Harden with the defensive effort. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Bogdanović, no good. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Now Los Angeles with it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. And the shot's good. He's got 17.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Powell outside. Pass to Bogdanović. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Marshall. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Harden against Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 36 points.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
It's Powell, high post, working on Thompson, and it's blocked by Davis.
Substitution on the court.
Simmons looking around. 6 on the shot clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Marshall. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Now here's Simmons. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Dallas foul.
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Second, the Mavericks. In third, the Clippers.
These two teams have been playing some aggressive defense. They love forcing a mistake and then running away with the ball for some quick points.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's good. 2 points. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And it's Simmons missing. The Mavericks shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. MP, the pass to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Pass to Coffey. Driving inside. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. .119 left in the third quarter. The 3 hits a 3-pointer. Coffey's got 6 points.
He's never gonna pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Davis, the pass to MP. Back to Davis.
Third in points off turnovers. And they are in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. They handle the rock with care. And that also helps you defensively. Less chances for your opponents to run off a turnover.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip. And that opens up the court.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving, the pass to MP. Here's Marshall. 17 points in the game. Drops in the layup for 2. Marshall's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot by Dunn, no good. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Irving's got 42 in the game.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
From deep, here's Simmons. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. Over 40 points tonight and make